In chapter 2086, Liberty is getting ready to accompany her son Sony to see his father Hank in the hospital. Sony, displaying newfound sensibility after starting kindergarten, expresses a desire to buy flowers for his father, a thoughtful gesture he picked up from watching people on TV. The exchange demonstrates Sony's developing consciousness and thoughtfulness. As they head downstairs, the little boy asks if they should buy a bouquet for Hank. Liberty, amused by his thoughtful nature, questions how much money he has brought. He reveals his understanding that a bouquet costs more than $1 and assures his mother that he has enough money for the purpose. Meanwhile, Sony remains engaged in following his aunt's serenity, often accompanying her to Aunt Cameron's flower shop. This exposure to the world of flowers has given the little boy an understanding of their value and significance in certain situations. As they continue their conversation, the touching interaction reflects the unique bond between Liberty and her son. Sony's willingness to spend his own money on flowers for his father speaks volumes about his love and concern for Hank's well being. As they exit the building, Sony spots Duncan, who is accompanied by his bodyguards and seated in a wheelchair. Sony, excited to see him, breaks free from Liberty's hand and rushes towards him. Duncan, warmly welcoming the little boy, lifts him onto his lap, showering him with affectionate kisses. Sony, in his innocent curiosity, questions why Duncan is present and asks if he intends to accompany them to the hospital. Knowing Liberty's intentions, he explains that he made the decision to join them that day, foregoing his recuperation. This gesture underscores Duncan's commitment to supporting Liberty and Sony during their hospital visit. However, the little boy's happiness is tinged with concern as he hesitates to express a worry. He confides in Duncan in a touching moment, telling him that Hank dislikes seeing him. The sincerity of Sony's concern is palpable, reflecting the complicated relationship between Hank and Duncan. Knowing how sensitive the subject is, Duncan tells Sony he won't be let down. He explains that Hank's dislike stems from the circumstances surrounding his serious accident, and he believes that Hank may not harbor ill feelings when seeing him in such a context. Tony, relieved by Duncan's gentle assurance, expresses his genuine concern for Duncan's feelings. Duncan's response, filled with understanding and kindness, convinces the little boy that Duncan won't be saddened by accompanying them to the hospital.